Again, I'm still here on the project, building capacity around my mouth, but I got something to back it up. What do you think? Let's discuss it.
Sana we anyo
Good evening, folks. Samson told Labra Padrito. I want to thank all of you again tonight for joining us. We're going to have fun here tonight, as usual, as usual, as usual. I want to thank all of you again. It's Monday afternoon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank God. Lord Jesus, we want to thank you again for the opportunity. You give us the opportunity, my Lord. We want to thank you. We know you have done a lot for us and continue to do more. We want to thank you. We want to thank you. Some of us has no reason to complain. We've been blessed. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. My Lord, we ask that our brothers and sisters that are not in a position tonight to stand before you and say thank you, make them to know that you are there for them as well. My Lord, for those brothers and sisters that are not ready tonight, not able to get up because they're in pain, be the pain provider. Help them. Come in. My Lord, as we sit before you again tonight, we ask that the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that the people of the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that President Wakai be blessed. Whatever he touches in the interest of the Liberian people, that his hand be blessed. Whichever door he knocks in the interest of the Liberian people, my Lord, open the door. We ask you, my Lord, we pray to you, my Lord, we begging you, my Lord, extend his life. You brought President Wakai to us, guide him, bless his hand, give him wisdom to do what is good for our people. We ask that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, folks, let's come on. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Mr. Dogu, even to you as well. Thank you for joining us. Folks, thank you all. Thank you all. Please share this video. Share it to as many people as possible. Join us here tonight and let's have a conversation. Amen. 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 Monsieur. Thank you. Thank you. God has blessed us, all of us, all of us. God continue to bless us. We have no reason to complain, and we just want to praise Him whatever opportunity we have. Thank you. Again, folks, Samson told Labra, please share this video to as many people as possible, so they'll be able to join us so that we can have a conversation, a wonderful, wonderful conversation. So I have been on the social media lately a lot, so that I can know what's happening with our brothers and sisters, things that are happening. Some of the stuff that I saw on 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 this show, it's disheartening. To be honest, it's saddening. We sat here, you know something. You know sometimes if Google, I don't care what people say about me. Nothing that can say whatever they want to say about me. It don't matter. We sat on a platform and berated CDC and President we are. Oh, every time President we are come from the pew instead of little ice question, they're praising him. Oh, Baku, you strong. What happened to the Unity Party? Look how many people they put up for President Baka returning to Liberia. What is this? So praise sinker. They got nothing to offer. They sit there all Ralph Airport. They line up like they say, you think that 1950 something, Tubman coming to ground, what is this? The president went on a specific business. And he has took care of the business. And we all should be able to appreciate that. But you're going to stand on the road. Everybody, just like CDC president, we are coming back to Liberia again. What kind of business is this? Those are the things we condemn in the past. Those are the things we condemn in the past. And this president told us we will not do the same thing. Different thing will be done. But yeah, you're coming from America, you're pure land on the road. For what? For what? For what? What does he have to offer? What is he going to give you that you land in the road? He went on, he was elected to do a work of the Liberian people for Christ's sake. And that's exactly what he's doing. We should say, President, President Waka, thank you. Give us the report. People, they're singing as though they zone out, the devil now come to town. What kind of business is this? That every time the president goes up, that devil you oppose, it just simply means you people refuse You people that are in charge refuse to do good job. That's it. Y'all wait till 2029. That what is this? That CDC. What's the difference between CDC and United Party, my people? What's the difference? President Waka, President Weah. Yeah, I agree. But those are things that will condemn day in, day out about President Weah and CDC. Now we condemn. President Waka has taken office. We start all over. Then what's the point? What exactly? That's why the people say we lie to them. And yeah. I want. They say we lie to them because everything they did that we're complaining about is the same thing we do. So the people say we lie to them. Y'all got something to say? Eh? Me, I'm not a liar, and so I will do my best to distance myself from that kind of behavior. The Ralphie Highway y'all line up ain't even finished you. All of the project y'all need on Unity Party that President we are and people put together with that one of y'all coming to come clean. You've really got to mean this time around. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. The father of the nation came by. Go pick him up from the airport. Take him home. But you're line the place up because they got nothing to show. Praise singer. So which one of you that were lining over there able to face President Baka and say, oh man, they want your power, that not good to you. Who able to do that? Which one of y'all able to look at President Baka and tell him the truth of whatever it is that is going wrong? You're sitting down there clapping. You're able to talk? We're in trouble. We're in trouble. And President Baka should look around and get somebody who will be truthful with him. We got problem. We got trouble. These are things we condemn in the past. We say we will not do this because this Ambassador Baka is a different person. He come to power now with that singing. Even myself, when I go to Liberia now, I'll be, hey, President Baka coming from America. Oh, yeah. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What kind of business is this? Again, folks, Samson to Liberia Pub Radio. Yeah, I'm just a little bit. I'm not even going to call Rescue 2 here tonight. If he wants to come, fine. If he doesn't want to come, no. Because I'm all tip. And Rescue 3, I don't even want to hear you tonight either. Bamboo go Divacola on this one. Eh? So praise singer. So praise singer. So praise singer. And tell me now, the person who's singing, praising somebody, where he able to, where the fair he got now to tell the man they think you doing that not good thing you. Who ever? The people ever? The ever? I thought the like of Mo Ali will bring themselves closer to the president. Because I've already had respect for Mo Ali. I believe Mo Ali able to tell the president if something is wrong. But look how far he is. They left this Mo Ali left this president because during the CPP, Mo Ali was one of the face, but he left the president with hyenas. He left this president with hyenas. I said so. So greedy hyenas. By the time we get closer to our president, everything will be gone. They will eat the boom. The boom. They will chew it. Greedy hyenas. What kind of business is this? So by the time the president, they tell everybody, oh, you're not going to the airport. You're not going to the airport to go land up. The job you're supposed to be doing, whether Saturday or Sunday, you're supposed to be at work working. So the president will be able to produce and be able to stand before Liberia. But this is what I'm doing. But other y'all go to the airport waiting for the president fleeing to land. In the meantime, they're sitting down there doing what? Nothing. 2-3 hours wasted, like, and you're getting paid. 2-3 hours wasted Liberian resource. What kind of business? What kind of country is this? What kind of country? This time I will continue to talk more. I thought they like my friend. I thought they like of Prezzo, Anthony Cassidy. You get closer to your uncle. I thought you were going to die. You're laughing with hyenas. That kind of thing you're coming to consider for people to be quiet. Why can't Liberia don't want to throw me in jail? Throw me in jail. What kind of business is this? What kind of business is this? The president go to Liberia after meeting with Donald Trump entitled, because he was invited. He didn't come here behind closed door. He was invited. His name was registered all over the world. Come here to meet with that. Then he going by your liners. What is that? As he want to walk up, what is it he's bringing to Liberia that you line on the street like that? The man came, presented his case. He's waiting for the response. And you look, there's so many videos. I don't even want to play. I'll just talk about it. The foreign ministry gave from Donald Trump to President Baka. Mr. President, yeah. Donald Trump gave what you gave. He gave it through us, so we're giving it to you. What was in the gift? Nobody know. Just a plaque. Just a little piece of what was it? What was it? Why y'all do these things here to us? Y'all know some of us stood on this platform day in, day out, get insulted by people. You think I don't respect myself? I'm an engineer. You don't think I respect myself? You don't think somebody kind of course I can get? You think if I get break if I get shameful, I able to put a kind of course I can get here on the platform for President Baka? If I put that cost up on my job, you think they will keep me? They will fire me. They'll say you useless. You people costing you like this, for another person. We sat here day in, day out, campaigning how things would be different. How things would be different. President Baka, Mr. President, Donald Trump sent a gift, and we got a gift. I will not even play that video. And we got a gift. What is this? What is this? If your fee, the father of the nation, is not up to the tax, that is the same thing with buying business here. If your fee is not up to the tax, find somebody else. But I know he's capable. I know he has the ability to lead. But you're just Marco, you're bringing hyenas all over the place. What kind of business is this? What is this? What is this? Unable to produce. The few that are able to produce, they are not at the front. Many of the ministers, 1+ year, they ain't got nothing to show except for corrupt records of corruption from one person to another. You know how they got a ministerial position? During the transition, those were people that were in charge of cluster, and they kept those positions because of uniparty affiliation. They cannot produce. They will not be able to produce. And that is the kind of thing you want people to sit down and be quiet. No. I will not be quiet. I will not be quiet. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. I will not be quiet. We sat here on this platform. Mr. So, if you were not my little brother by the time, hear myself, bamboo not divacola, Lord, but I'm my little brother. What you would do to me? I'm a brother. You would say you're not part of the family. That's the first thing you got to do before you kick me out, help you out. But because I'm a brother, you can't do it. Do you know how many times people have accused me of turning the platform to Unity Party platform? People have accused me of turning the platform to Unity Party platform. You think that your business, I do the thing here every day? You know me, sir? You know me? You don't even know me. You know my name, sir? I know you. The few people I know, they can even call me, sir. But it doesn't matter. Because I believe the president has the ability to lead. Mr. President, Donald Trump sent a gift that they gave. He sent it through the embassy. We're giving you the gift. Clack. Wait, what is that? What is a gift? Read the thing that in a paper. that is so exciting that you have to go live. Read it to us. That you got to make video. Read it to us. For the Liberian people to understand that their president, the father of the nation, got a gift. You're so yaina, yaina, yaina. You ain't got nothing to give. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing to offer. Nothing. Only a few of you. Few of you. Few of you. Few, my brothers and sisters. Few, few, few are able to do. Why will you put this father of the nation? He just came from the United States. You're lying on the street. Then all of a sudden, the ministry is saying the man send gift, but you can't tell what the gift is. A wrap. That Christmas time. If it's Christmas, why you put it under the Christmas tree? What wrong with yourself? We will stay here and make you guys to do good for our country. The man felt bad and brought you in because a month 5 point something million. He picked few of you because he think you can help him. But to be a praise singer, you cannot tell him what the truth is. It's raining right now. It's raining in Monrovia. Many of the streets in Monrovia are flooded. You think water can go uphill? They're flooded. They're flooded. They are unable to come on pump. Come on pump. That you can put down water side and put the water back to do river. They can't do it. They're waiting for sun to shine for the water to dissipate, to evaporate. No thinking. They don't. What do we have in our country? Do we even build anything for ourselves? We just consume. Even forget about outside world, whatever world. I mean, amount ourselves. Amount ourselves. Do we have anything to trade with each other? Amount ourselves. In order for you to trade with, you got to go to China and buy something cheaper. But what can we build and say, okay, I come from Grand Country, I build this thing. Let me go sell it to Niba. Let me go sell it to Bon Country. And Bon Country people coming to Niba Country, coming to Grand to sell. Not from China. Thing they build with their own hand to sell. Where is it? What exactly do we do in our country that will generate with among us that will generate huge income? Look at the purchasing power we have in our country. Look at the purchasing power we have in our country. Got Morea follow with like social ends. They're doing nothing from Grand. There plenty of them. They got nothing to do. They in Monrovia. Doing what? Farmlands wasting in Grand County. Farmland wasting in Grand County. Why do we behave like that? Then when a president comes, instead of them put policy together that will transform Liberia. Explain to these young people. Monrovia is not a place for you to be. You don't have a job here. We can't pay you. The government does not have money. The government should not be the only people to be all go back to your county and will help you to subsidize your agricultural business. They don't do that. Those kind of conversation not happening to the president come from. They line up. Some of them said they lie. Even the hey say you can see that so lie. If you are to put lie detector to that hey, that the needle of the lie detector is going to go up like this. So lie. The hey said that so lie. They even mean it. President Baka, you need to do some serious thinking and find out about these young people who are around you, who's pushing this. If you don't do that, for me, Mr. President, for me, you have achieved a lot. You don't even have, for me, from now until election time, you can sleep all day. You don't even move. You have achieved a lot. You don't have to do nothing. You have achieved a lot. From FOIA, vice president, president. How many people in Liberia that we can say they're vice president, they're president? Can we count them on one finger? Can we count them on one hand? I mean, not one finger, one hand. President, vice president. being a government, who in Liberia right now, alive, you forget about life, past, how many of them, they were president, then they became vice president, then they, or vice president, then they became president. So President Waka, you don't have to do nothing. You have achieved a lot. It's the hyenas behind you. And I feel bad for them. I'm very, very terrified for them. Because the next government that will come, it's like this. If you play football, you will understand the analogy that I'm using. So you're on the football in game time. Game time, some of us that used to play, we start chewing gum. So yeah, that means Sabah. So when you're going for game, they put you on a bus. Then they bring medicine man going with the insect in that thing. It going like this, going around. So heat coming out. By the time you get out of the bus, your eyeball red. And you see football, say you think that if you see rag, you think that football. Anybody coming you that nobody don't face you. You get on the football field. Start chewing gum. No laughing. Moving the ball. Passing around. Moving the ball. Left foot, right foot. You're all over. Game kind of put you in the field. First half, boom, 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 you score. Second, 10 minutes later, boom, you score. They say, come off the field. You were just getting into the groove. They say, come off the field. I want to try somebody else. That the time you see the football player go and kick the can of water, that the time you see the football player getting off the field, throwing the bottle around. It's the same thing that's going to happen to the young Unity Party people. That the same thing will happen to the young Unity, because they have tested the politics. They have tested the enjoyment of whatever it is that they're supposed to do.
What's going on here tonight?
Mr. Stowe, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you. I'm going to mute you. I'm in a groove right now. Let me finish. They have tested. Whatever they're supposed to do. Then, in 2029, when they get kicked out, y'all go look around with George. We have people there. Your own will be worse. Because they will not even look at you. Where you will go at? Where you will go to Ghana? You got no career. Where you will go at? You can't come to America. You don't fit here because when you were here, you were unable to produce. Where you will go at? You're sitting there clapping, clap. President come from America. Mr. So, the liberal is on a group, please. Then the foreign minister, Mr. President. I will not play those videos. Set, Mr. President. No, but you're not playing. You're not playing on my show. You're not playing. Please don't disturb. Please do not disturb me. You're not playing on the father of the. I will just say, Mr. President, Donald Trump sent a gift, and the gift they haven't even opened the gift. What kind of people is this? Who are these people? Who are they? What kind of problem we find ourselves in? So we campaign against the same thing. We publicly rebuke President we are in CDC with this kind of behavior. Then you can start the same thing again.
Speak, Baku.
Mr. So, please. So I'm saying to you, I sat on the man. You must say you can see. We must say we don't get along, but you can't fire me. I'm an older brother. You can't take me up because if fire me, first of all, my sister will talk to him, and my brother over there in Liberia will call him, knock it off, and he can't fire me. But you know how many times he myself have gone because they believe that I'm turning this platform into Unity Party platform. People here writing all kind of things about me. You think I got no respect for myself? That for your business people will continue to do that. I will make you to change. I say so. Samson told LeBron Radio folks tonight. What got me really fired up is the people lining up for President Waka, who has done his job for which he was hired. Then you line up, clack. Then after that, the condom will say the President Donald Trump send you a gift. That Christmas time, that Christmas put the gift under the tree. That not Christmas time. Let's hear from you, Mr. So. Thank you for joining me.
I enjoy you. What's going on tonight?
No, sometimes you got to tell the people here we support you guys, but when you start going wrong, the thing is, the thing on a very serious note, all of these people that were lining up on that tarmac, which one of them able to face President Bakai? If something is not right, to say, Mr.
So
President, we can't do this.
you
Which
see,
one? The
sometimes
only person I believe able to do that, that person is far away.
oh,
Mo Ali. Mo Ali, I believe,
where
had
may
that.
where may
Mo
he
Ali,
fire
I
away?
believe it. He's not too close to the
You see,
president. But
this is a double. This is a double standard you always
okay,
play here.
whatever.
You know,
Tonight, pa, I'm not here for no
no,
kumaya.
it's not a matter of Kuma here. What you
Okay,
call Mo Ali fire away. They all on class, reloaded class, recharge class, something.
okay.
Are you saying the government of these ministers, the directors, the president is not aware? It's with the acquiescence of the president. So don't come sit here and remove the president. I'm glad that you're speaking about it. These are things that when we try to talk, and you people label off as
Let me excuse myself. I gotta go get my juice.
you are. All right, yeah, get your juice. I don't know whether to bring the sugar down or you need it to go up. That's okay. But I mean, it's I don't know why you want to remove more Ali. Everybody is part of what is happening. And sometimes when people try to talk it, they say, well, people hate the president or hate it. But that's not a matter of hate. That's not a matter of somebody is antagonistic to the president. But these are things we all frown on. And I know one of the things I'm going to go on a very unusual conversation here too tonight here. Say, oh, no money. Why you call no money? They do. Yeah, we don't know why, I'm glad Sarah Beslow. We don't know what the president's right. We haven't. I don't know. Have you heard any official statement? How to call which country almost 500 whatever thousand or almost million something they walk away and
I'm
stuff.
gonna deal. I'm gonna deal with that tomorrow. But tonight, I'm just saying, the president came. We heard a little bit of why he was invited, and those are but those are policy issues. Those are things that I think the president, being who he is, has a clear understanding of superpower struggling among themselves, and he knows not to be caught in the middle of that. So he knows. He knows.
You're getting something let it drink. Let it shoot. I don't know, sugar down or up. Which one bringing what up? But I honestly, I think everybody that involved, it's all what her name ambassador, what her name Julie, whatever more gave her
Yeah,
you.
yeah, man, nurse, my nurse, my my
And
registered nurse. I think you need water or not juice.
I just want people, but what got to send you the link. So, and that's a problem. And I'm glad that you're speaking, but I hope when your reverend comes in, you will not walk back your statement and say it's a liquor tussle. I really don't trust you're saying as well, whether it's authentic or it's another kind of
No,
charade to
Mister
close the
Mister
eyes of
So,
the people.
Mister
That's
So,
another thing.
it
But I
is.
think the president is aware of all of these things here. And those are
You
things
see,
we
this
talk
is where
about.
you almost said. This is where
No, but
no,
so
but this is
whatever.
where you almost said can split rule.
So they
What
just
you
got
know,
to the president is aware.
Mister So,
They're
Mister
always a
So?
member. No, what
Why
I'm
will
saying,
you not give the president some sort of a difference? Why were you not giving some
I
little
am not
added
giving a
latitude?
difference because what I do know when president travels, when he or she is coming by, there's an internal memo within ministry, public corporation, the closed government offices, public corporation disrupt services or things that's supposed to come to government revenue, and trust me, that's the time they used to do their real stealing. The same memo
I will
and trucks and
before the
buses.
before the end of the show. I am not here to run campaign for CDC or President. CDC people they know me. They must say we don't get along, but we will be truthful. There was one incident. One incident. President Weah was at, I believe was at the CDC headquarters, and he was making remark. And the people tried to interrupt by clapping. He said, "I don't need your clap. Don't thank me. I need to thank you because you put me here to do a job." You see, this is because if you they recognize that, even President Weah, as ridiculous as he used to be, he knows that he was there to do a job. So I think that's my point here tonight. President Baka is quite aware. He didn't come to this position through the back door. President Baka came because people elected him to do a job, and he need to tell these sycophants, the praise singer, stop this. You're making us look bad. I'm here to do a job. When I come, I bring my car. Let the car
Is
take me home.
is
That's
he
it.
is so what you want to say, is he unaware of what is happening? They're going there
Mr.
by themselves?
So, will you please drop the he business? I'm making a statement. I'm not going to allow you to use my word to tie around the president. It's not going to happen. I'm being very factual. The president is
You've
quite
been
aware.
you're being half factual.
Okay, whatever. The
You've been
president.
not even half, not
Okay,
even
whatever,
eight.
whatever, whatever,
You know,
whatever.
you
The
you you're
president.
trying to incriminate other ministers, other
Oh,
government
whatever.
officials of doing something that you assume or believe the
Whatever. You
president is
can
not aware.
characterize
I'm
it
just
any way
okay.
you
Let me
want.
just make my let me. I know it's
No,
your
you.
show.
In fact, I come to park you in the garage. I think you're here to disturb my show tonight. I come to park you in the garage. Not only as a moderator, but I'm the board chair, and I think I need to make some phone calls to a few people here and see what a decision will be as to whether we keep you here tonight or kick you out.
Enough is enough. I need to play this here
No,
for the
no, no. Go
benefit.
ahead. Make your statement. Make your statement, Mr. Soul. Make your statement. You said you were going to make a statement. Go ahead and make a statement. The board line is closed. Go ahead and make a statement.
Can I play the audio, the
No, you
video?
got nothing but play. Go ahead, Mr. Soul. And let me bring in Terry on. I call him Terry. I'm not calling rescue tonight because I think Bamboo will devour. So go ahead, make your statement.
Yeah, so let me move this thing here. I want to see the Reverend preaching here tonight. Uh, yeah, I mean, Mr. To, I'm happy that you're speaking on this here because these things they has to be abolished. I mean, few handful security personnel, people can go, but it has become a sort of a normal thing now, not just only with me. We saw that happening, Helen Johnson Sirleaf and all of that. I mean, I don't know, other countries have seen that. Yes, few handful, but these people will shut entire government, ministry, agency, everybody gone, to the airport. But something else I really want to talk here, Ty, when you are talking about the young people, these people, they do have the capacity to encourage, to make the young people, to empower them, to even prepare them for reopening of school. You have the National Port Authority, you have the LPRC, you have even the LRA now, you have what the other player, TLA now. Now, asked me lately from Weata, even maybe from Helen Johnson, said, I know from the 80s, those places, vacation time, like their school preparing to open, these public corporation now, even Will and Glay here, those people, they used to send students, people who do vacation job to prepare them for next academic school year. You ever heard that? You ever heard that? When, like, how many years now you ever heard that people do, when they hire somebody, they either care their girlfriend, their girlfriend, brother, or so, that's it. But you have hundreds of students. That's why the people slapping people for phone, because these people, they see these people doing this kind of thing, and they say they not have money. They rhyme, they living luxury lives, spending the huge, fabulous money, huge delegation going anywhere. They come back, you don't hear anything. Those is the reason you see this sort of big delegation is because of the fabulous bonuses that are involved, the benefit that comes with it. Can they use cut down these things and even employ, take like 200-300 people to LTA, MPA, the LRA, LPRC, all of that. When you do that, you put in full, you helping people to be prepared. At the same time, they are training them. They become like interns, and eventually, once they go in there and they get a little $2 or $3 to prepare there, guess what? They will put their acts together. They will start doing things, and potentially they will get interest to even go in a few so that they will be employed. But what happened to vacation jobs stuff? What happened to it? What happened to it?
So,
I tell you, that Chief Justice who went and taught Tabata down there, your boy, and all of that, there is a mission that he came on. You gotta be confirmed. These people spend crazy money for these things. It happened in the past, it happening now, and there's no indication that it ever gonna stop.
Thank you. Let me say this here, Mr. So the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying here tonight is this. For example, earlier this evening before I came on air, we had a meeting, but who brought a man on? Walter Carter, good evening. This is the Liberal Show. I'll give you time, whatever time I want you to utilize. When that time finish, we say good night to you. Thank you for joining me.
Mr. Kepler, welcome to the
This
show.
is this is not the independent show. This is the Liberal Show. But let me know on a very serious note. So earlier this evening, right before I opened the show, we had a meeting from work. It's about job, work. But what I find out tonight, I find out that I Samson told from Toll Town. I think besides working as an engineer and getting paid, I think I have done a lot. And I'm very proud of myself. We went to the meeting, and the meeting tomorrow, they're supposed to go to the governor to present the project. So we were about almost 50 of us, all engineers. Because I studied the project so much. I know all about the structure. I know many of the environmental issues that are affecting. I know all about the sea level rise issue. I know how what we need to do in order for the businesses around not to be affected by this project. I took almost 30 minutes of the hour and a half conversation. Every question, Mr. Toh, what do you think? And I started thinking, should I speak front to these people? My crazy hair was almost there. I wanted to speak heavy crown to them, but I thought to myself, it doesn't matter. But the reason I'm bringing it enough to bring myself as a pride person. But here in this country, when they hire you for a job, you are being evaluated every 6 months to justify why they're paying you the money they're paying you, especially in the private industry. President Baka hired all these smart people, but we have not seen any kind of evaluation report out there. We're waiting until the end of the year or something that we say, oh, this person want to be minister, this person. No. We need to know why these people are getting these kinds of money. For what reason? Right now it's raining in Monrovia. The city is flooded almost. The Ralphie Highway, they will not finish here in President Baka time. Why these people are higher and getting this kind of pay? What is the valuation process? You got the foreign minister standing there, Mr. President. That your job, Mr. President. Donald Trump send you a gift through that Christmas time. The gift they're talking about, did they even open it for you're going to show? You think that politics you're running here for people's lives? People are dying in Liberia. And the president is serious about everything. But these people are unable to see the seriousness from the president. He need to fire them. Let me bring in Terry. Terry, please join me. Help me tonight. Rescue me on this one. Let's hear from you, Terry. Thank you.
Liberal, liberal, yeah. Rescue 3 of Clarence David. What's up, man? And all of that.
Wow.
How are you? Yeah, Clarence is Rescue 3. The man always redeemed us in the end. The man always here. But here is the thing, man. You got a point, Liberal. But for optics, for politics, which is the political seasons, the political government, flashing of those gifts and things, the optics look good. Because you're dealing with an unsophisticated opposition. You need to show them these things.
I rest my case. From now on, that's also Lagos I was talking to. That I agree.
That's what I told you.
I'm done with that one. I'm done. Go ahead, Terry.
The CEO asked me the other day, what are the loopholes? Is there any? I said, yeah, but the unsophisticated opposition can't see it. The tabula rasa buccaneers, they don't know where to pull the loophole. They don't know it. So you can't help them. You know, all the kind of things.
That's what I've been trying hard to call it. I can't pronounce it.
Tabula rasa.
Buccaneer.
you know. But yeah, so the government is trying to get on his footing. I myself regret that they spend too much money uselessly for no reason. When you got thousands of people at the hospital, they can't find means to survive. They're struggling, they're dying, pregnant women dying, children people think about outside of Monrovia, right? Or Montserrado County. Those pregnant women that have to walk from village to village 5 hours, 3 hours to get to the nearby hospital or midwife to get to deliver. You know, I don't know whether if they can think about these people. I really don't know. So, every government come and go is just the same routine. All right. Madam Shetty left that budgeting. Georgia government king, they increase it. JMB Kantu, he doing una tabata. So everybody doing their own little tabata, I think. But but so yeah, don't worry. 2029, you will be on a boat. We're trying to convince you so you can join. Don't all the tabata you'll be ready. But yeah, labor. So but however, this is a government and it's a routine. The government have to follow
Yeah,
the
but then
routine.
Terry, let me ask you this though. You and I, we've been on a thing here for the last 3 years or plus. We condemn that these people they are praise singer. We were out here. We beat on the past government because of these kinds of behavior, and our people are doing the same thing that we condemn in the past. I know there's politics. I know it's political seasoning, and I know that these things politically they look good.
So,
But what is the benefit for our people, Terry? That's why we brought President Baka here because he told us
uh,
that we will not
liberal,
do things differently.
liberal,
Yes, sir.
please do us a favor. We've got a very diverse audience, and we don't want to. We are not a night where that leave people with apprehension. They are doing this. What are some of the things that they are doing? You need to be clear in your conversation. What are
Let
some?
let Terry and then are not on your witness stand. You're not, yeah, and that you and your professional journalist take it somewhere else. They want to hear that something to show that I'm journalist. We all know you got your degree in Iran. Stay on your lane. Terry, talk to me, my brother. Yeah, coming
Liberal
to I
But
election.
journalist question here.
when you call Wilton in, how many times Terry will talk?
No, but I asked Terry a specific question. I'm running a
So
show.
so so
Go ahead,
liberal
Terry.
elections is about winning. Political parties they fight to win elections first to get result in that area before they can foster their goal. If you do not have a sophisticated opposition, you will not be able to hold this government feet to the fire. And unfortunately, that is what's happening because right now, this government, in as much as I would beat on this government in one or two areas that they are failing, but people beginning to appreciate the reason why the sun is shining. Because when the rain was falling heavily, the water was all full of oil. So now the little sun that is seen, even though it's not a real sun, people are beginning to get appreciative of the little light that is coming. So what Unity Party is doing, CDC did exactly what Unity Party did, but the only thing what they were doing, it was worse than what Unity Party did. Everything Unity Party is doing now that people think that CDC was doing before is what Unity Party did that CDC copied. CDC was copying from Unity Party playbook. CDC had never been in power. CDC worked with Unity Party budget. Samuel 12 were working with finance ministry. Samuel 12. He knew all the loopholes. All these people were in government. All right. So the thing here is that the government have not changed. The only thing we see is another version of the Unity Party government. That's what we see. They are trying to get better, but President Boka has to make it better. Like he made some a session today, or he made a session a few days ago with Randy C. And he told Randy C. that one made Randy C. came down small. The way he put his bar thing
Yeah.
he came down small when he had the interview with the woman. And the Bible said, look, Instead of me shuffling my people, like what everybody expecting to happen, I'm not going to shuffle nobody. I'm going to eliminate those who are found that is corrupt. And I think that approach alone is a whistleblower. Because what you're trying to say is that, oh, these people must be evaluated, like what happened in America. Unfortunately, Liberia is not America. America have a solid foundation upon which other nations can stand and make progress. Liberia is not in that category. So to evaluate people to put them in position is not going to work. The people who are in position are people who lobby and help you to get to where you are. So most of those people, you can't easily remove them because you can, because they help you to bring you to power. So, but lastly, what I want to say is that most of these political grassroots parties that you see now trying to form their own party, they're not coming because they want to become leaders. They're coming to find place in the government where they themselves will either eat their own or they will maintain the stolen wealth they got. That is Liberia for you.
Thank you.
So, Terry,
Thank you. Mr. So, let me run my show. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rescue 2. Thank you very much. Let's come to you, the so-called independent that came from Liberia. You even know what Connecticut is now, sir. Let's hear from you.
Mr. Tool, thank you, the greatest host, the independent Mr.
You got
Soul,
I gave
CEO.
you 3 minutes. I gave you 3 minutes.
Thank you so much. And the political pastor,
Oh.
thank you. Welcome. Yeah. So, when you started the show, I felt I felt you were a genuine patriotic Liberian. I'm talking to the laborer because these are things that, they are the reality that we see in our society. And then terror come and mesmerize you and trying to indoctrinate you into false prophecies and false theology and everything, and then you fall for it, you clap and say you rest your case. How can a
didn't I
liberal,
say it that one he will change?
yeah, how can a liberal guru, a political guru, want to be celebrity? Sit down
Oh.
and let Terry, a false political pastor come and tell you things and you give up. Are you kidding me? Where we going here? This show is a show of intellectual information, education, and entertainment. Can't be play. One minute you start to regurgitate your anger, you start to put out there how the government is not doing this and doing that. Then Terry and said, no, the government doing sweet. Then you say, oh, by the way, the gift you're talking about what chocolate they give the president, send the president we are. Donald Trump sent a bottle of chocolate to President Waka.
They opened it, you saw it?
A Camaro chocolate they sent to President
You
Pulis
saw
here.
it, they opened
Oh,
it, you saw it.
I talking my
chocolate he
own. I
the
talking my
acid
own. I talking my send box of chocolate to the man. The man already got sugar problem and he goes send chocolate to the man. Anyway, look. No, but seriously, man, Mr. To, the beginning of the conversation, I was interested because, like I said on this platform here, we support government from time immemorial. Looking at the individual that in the government, we put our loyalty behind them and they fill us. It's about time that we put our loyalty behind our country. I don't think what this government is doing is right. You can say what you want to say about the past government, whatever, but you came on the mantra of change. You came because the past government, according to you, was doing nothing. They were corrupt. They were inept. They were this, they were that. You could make it better. And for you to come here and start to cry now that this government is doing nothing because of the surrogate around the president or his lieutenant are not giving him information. This is a man that you told us that got 40 years, have 42 years of experience prior to coming to being vice president, and now he's president. So when you add everything, we're talking about almost 60 years of political experience in some of the higher offices in the land. And this man is proceeding like he has never been, like a political novice, like he has never been in office before. And that what gets to me. You 1 minute you want to be honest, but again, you're afraid that when you start speaking out like this, people will say, but what was your judgment when you were advocating for this man? When you put your integrity on the line and told us that this man will deliver, he's the father, he can do this. I can see it when you put the show on. You're not behind the scene talking, we're doing liquor talk. No, we're not doing liquor talk. You're on tip. Now you're putting yourself out there. But don't allow Terry to come and play in your head because I want Terry learn.
He sounded, he looking more a little bit remorseful, but don't mind him. This guy, is another John Kerry Swift boat on this LPR here. I said, this man, I don't trust anything he says because by the time, oh, Terry, I don't want to see Terry. I saw Terry King complete surrender. This is the sort of hypocrisy with the liberal progressive and his ally, led by the another Reverend Wright of LPR here, Terry Collins from Minnesota, and the liberal. They are driving this narrative, and they just think we're going to sit down here and buy it into the president had a meeting with Randy here, and he said you're going to eliminate what? So what becomes of those people that are being, you just take it and you go? Is that elimination? We need prosecution. We need to know if they did the act. It's not just about, it's not about, so he's not doing enough.
Is Grace being eliminated?
It's no different from CDC way of doing things. So for you to come there and bring up the sort of scripture that we can't find in the Bible, oh, the president said you were there, you eliminate, and they will go. Oh, so they take our money, they carry it, they go scot-free. And then sometimes at the end of the day, it becomes some bull for some sort of a corporation or some sort of stuff. Look, guys, the survival of that country is in our hands. And when I say in our hands, we are the talking heads. But because of you guys are so politically minded, you all help to get the country to be why it is because you all protect your own alligator, you all protect your own guano and all of these things. And then when Takan, you give justifications of your actions.
So you don't think that the country is... Go ahead.
No, I'm not saying everything is bad. But what I'm saying, the expectation, we shouldn't be comparing President Boyka with George Weah. George Weah, for whatever reason, Liberian people had their own problem. But one of the things I kind of see was that they give up on politicians' way of doing things. So, Liberia is a prior and error method. Oh, yeah, that's right. 1 year. There's some kind of laboratory. We don't even the kind of test we don't do in the laboratory that what we do with leadership. They take people, they put them there. Oh, that's right. 1 year. If they want to, trust me, all the people that have been voting, the third person, if Kumi go for the second, third time, oh, yeah, that's feel sorry for him. This is why we need to have these sort of concrete and honest conversations and hold all of our own responsibility.
Thank you, Mr. Paul, I didn't learn, and the CEO came, so I gave me a chance. Can you let me learn?
Let Keto talk, please.
Thank you very much. So, speaking of unsophistication, as Terry alluded on this show, when it comes to the opposition, sometimes it is good. Sometimes we don't talk, and sometimes just be quiet and watch the situation.
The day you was a cutter will be quiet, that one that they haven't opened you.
Yeah. So this is it, right? You have an opposition that is respecter of law, respecter of the peace in our society. Do you know what it means? If actual CDC that I have seen over the years activate the political campaign again or the political strategy, do you know what it means for these United Party people like you guys that got very thin skin? Do you know what it means? So what President Weah did, well, all of the provocation on CDC, I'm talking about CDC as a party, he de-escalated. He told the people, say, the peace of the country is important. He has been saying it from the very time he gave up the power. The peace of the country, and you taking that for weakness and calling them unsophisticated.
He needed to give it because
Mr. So I'm speaking to now the CEO and the two independent. We're not going to go. We're not going to party. Let's go outside here, Mr.
Let me say this to you, Walter Carter. Let me say this to you. Thank you for your comment, but this is what I suspect most likely is happening to you guys. And I said that here last week. Your guns that you think the president had put, into whatever he put in. Unity Party has sealed their mouth. They started with Samuel 12. They're not done yet. So you get what? Nothing. You don't got anything behind that, behind the house. The devil is outside here. There's no more devil face over there. It all in front of us. So let me go on, Terry, before I break in Moses. Let's hear from you. You want to respond to Mr. So and Wintercut, and then I can bring in Moses.
Oh,
Why Terry should
Yeah,
respond to us?
Mr. So.
Mr. Wintercut, I'm running a show here.
No, but Terry is a panel.
Wintercut, I'm not running a CDC cam. I'm
No,
running a
this
My
show.
man, my man,
Oh,
give me
man.
chair, let me talk.
Wintercut, I'm running
You
a
not tell me
show.
how a
This is
fake
not.
pastor I did
This is
that.
not
Give me chair, let
your
me get my fake thing.
university. Go ahead, Terry. Let's hear from you.
The reason why the CDC is very unsophisticated when it comes to politics is look at what is happening now. The protests that they claiming that they're breaking, other than jumping all over the place. The other time I saw them on one program, they were raising money. Can you imagine? These people couldn't raise money, they're all over the place. I said, do crying that he won't hire a program, he can't raise money. The men were jail deputy men. So what I'm saying is that these people are careless. That what they don't even have the ability to respond to national issue that could raise them to the top. Number one. Number two, people have lost taste in them because they're bringing in the same caliber of people that they knew that was in the whole eating money thing just within 1 year to 2 years ago. Everybody know them. Their faces are still on the billboards in and around the country. Then they say they're coming to do protests. So with that alone, you lost the fragrance of the protest. You lost the taste. You lost the juice. Because the people are saying, we're listening to you. You're telling us about Unity Party people stealing. You're telling us that the people doing that, even though we see that the old man is taking action and things on corrupt people. Things that you were not doing in your government. But you bring it to us the same people that ate the country money and stole from us. So we're listening to you, but the people you bring into us, they're not credible enough for us to follow them. That's the reason why the protest is a failure. You see?
Thank you.
So when they begin to talk these kind of things, that was when we say you unsophisticated, because by now you would have been rebranding the party to bring in new caliber of people to be positioned to start speaking for you and fostering your movement. But with this new auxiliary stand stuff, with the same Moluba Molu that was yesterday and all of that, with Gucci bag that cost more than $1,000, are these the people that you coming to bring the out to come protest and say, oh, you coming back 2029? We're waiting to see.
Thank you. One of the things I know about Unity Party people, they are very vindictive, and their vindictiveness is not too far away. You know what? By the time they month end, you will hear all the report on Monuba Moru. But anyway, no, on a very serious note, one of the things that I admire about CDC, before I go to Mose, is this: even if they are wrong, they will make noise so that it can be relevant. And as long as we continue to discuss them until 2029, they will continue to remain at the top opposition. And that's exactly what they want. It's not the matter of winning hearts right now, but they want to make sure that their name is on their mouth, on our mouth, every time that we open these kinds of platform that we talk about. When we say Unity Party, then we say CDC. Sooner or later, they will find, by the time the election time comes around, if Unity Party is not careful, that they in fact will become a serious contender. Let me come to you, Moses. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. What's on your mind tonight, sir?
Well, good evening, everyone. It's been a while since we've been on the show, and there are a lot of things that have been happening. CEO, it's nice to see you. Haven't seen you for at least 2 weeks. I have not been on the show, and there are little things that are on my mind, but I just excluded to the issue of this protest and the preparation by the law enforcement to support the protester while they protest civilly. I think it's important for our nation and important for us to set what you call it, a new a new line of respect for people who are protesting and for the government. The police, again, I continue to say the police do not work for a political party. They work for the citizens of the Republic of Liberia, and their duty service is to the people of Liberia. So the protester needs to be protected and guided by the police. I hope that they've acquired what you call it, a permit for the protest, and that they respect themselves not to go haywire. I'm not sure if this is CDC protest, but any group of people that in the country want to protest and present a petition to any particular person in the government or to the head of state, I think it should be done peacefully. And I must really appeal to the police to do their due diligence in protecting all citizens of the Republic of Liberia on the 17th.
Thank you. Thank you. Again, folks, if you're listening, Samson told Labra Public Radio tonight, we're having a wonderful, wonderful conversation with CEO. Mr. So is here. Terry Collins is here with us. Walter Carter is also here. And then the security analyst, Mr. Mose, have just joined us. Please share this video as much as you can while we continue to have conversation. And many of you who are writing, we say thank you very much. We appreciate you guys, and we'll continue to showcase your comment from time to time. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to have you all here. Again, let me go back to you, Walter Carter. My statement tonight was not a rebuke to the president. Let me just make that clear. My statement strictly is for those who continue to be a sycophants, for those who continue to be the praise singer, because my concern is if you are a praise singer, you are unable to boldly speak to the president on issues that are affecting the Liberian people. And the president it's not like he's infallible. The president will make mistakes like any other man, like any other human being. He needs people that will be around him. And when you talk to him, your relationship with the president is such that when you speak to him and say something that he does not consider you as being adversarial, that your comment does not come across as being degrading, and your comment does not come across as being someone who is perhaps seeking the office. I think somebody told me the other day that he made a statement. Somebody said, let's do this. He said, no, wait your time when you become president, then you're going to do it. But for now, I'm the president. If those things are happening, that means the president is automatically putting up a defense because he doesn't trust you to be the person to criticize truthfully. And even the vice president must be able to have a relationship with the president. That whenever he says something to the president, that it doesn't come across as being somebody who is envious of the president. And because of those reasons that I have within my own self, I have no evidence, mind you. These are all speculation, but from all indication, what is happening, what has happened from the social media posts and everything else, it seemed to me that these people are unable to truly face the president and say, Mr. President, I think they want here we need to change course. Or Mr. President, I think this one here, let's look at it some more. When you have that kind of relationship, it will be very difficult for you to fail. Let's hear from you, Walter Carter. And so that was my reason.
Yeah, so thank you very much. I mean, you made some clarity. Also, you also there's some indictment
What
here.
a bad night.
Go, God is with me. Thank you. I'm a sycophant. Yeah, I am.
So you made some clarity and you also indicted the president or in your statement, and I would just like to
You
piggyback on what
cannot.
Mr.
This is. You see. This is what I. No. Walter
You
Carter.
give
No,
me
Walter
chance.
Carter. No. I'm not going to give you a chance. I'm still alive. Not only am I live, I'm live on the show with you, and you saying that I made statement
But when he
as an,
ends, then you
as
speak.
an indictment to the president. Unacceptable.
Okay, let me just land. So
Then you
let
speak.
me just piggyback on what the political I mean the security
What? No, no, no.
analyst
Give an
said. Listen,
example. Give an
I
example
come
of
here, I will give that somebody. I just want to
Uh,
piggyback just to make some clarity here. The protest actually is not a political party protest, is not CDC, neither ANC, or it's a how you call it, civil society grouping coming together, even though some youth wing of other political party endorsed the protest, students, community, and all endorsed the protest. So the protest is actually stand coming out to protest. It's not CDC. So people should stop saying CDC. Okay.
Oh, wait,
Secondly,
hold on. What the color? You see the color I wearing? I will go and pour chloride on it. I will change the color, right? But does it change the cloth?
it
No.
doesn't matter.
Okay. Oh, right.
Interpretation.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
So
Right.
just how you show me the color you're wearing. Let me show you what you said on the platform just now.
Okay.
Right? You told us, you just revealed to us
Mhm.
that you heard somebody ask the president, told the president certain thing, and you told that person, say, wait, I'm president now, wait, when you're top president, you can do what you gotta do.
And what was
So
the
it means,
qualification?
hold
What was
on,
the qualifying? No, no, no. You can't do that. You are an intellectual. What was the qualifying word that I used?
listen to me.
Okay.
What I'm saying here,
No, no,
right?
no. But there was certain qualifying word that I used
I'm
you
not
tell
going
us.
to speak directly your
Let
language.
him tell us.
I said, if those statements are truth.
Mhm.
You see that? You hear that?
Okay, so that's
Yes.
what I'm trying to
If
get
we
you
are
now.
true, then what?
So let's hold that statement as a face value. Let's say if it is true, meaning the president is not a president to listen to other people's views. If that statement is true, because if he was listening to other people's view, it would be clear that what you've been crying on this platform, you will not cry. It's true that he is the
Walter
president.
Carter,
Oh
Walter
my,
Carter. No,
how
no,
you could
no.
give me a chance to
Listen to
talk?
me. On a very serious note, listen to me. Listen to me a minute.
He afraid of trouble.
Because the way you and your people have conversation with folks, it is difficult for people to talk to you with honesty. You use political jargon and take somebody's words and mango it to fit your needs.
No.
Mr. So I'm getting ready to put two of y'all in the bike right now because I am running my show.
Go ahead.
Let me say this to you, Walter Carter. Walter Carter, let me say this to you. I said if it is true. Now, I also said to you that if that is true, then perhaps the president was already on defensive because the president perhaps who made that statement
What is
was
your
never to
position
be
on this?
trusted.
What is your fear? What is your position on this?
Go ahead. I'm not going to even answer
So,
you. Go ahead. You're playing your
let's
politics
assume,
with your.
let's assume they told the president the way you proceeding, whether that somebody trusted or not trusted. The way you proceeding is not the right way. And the president said, my man, you're not president, I'm the president. Go sit down. When you tank you be president. Go sit down. Are we not saying the same thing? You just cry on this show for almost 30 minutes as to how this government is proceeding, and you put the blame squarely on people around him. The very people you put the blame on, you also said, those people coming to him telling you, say, in so many words, Mr. President, what are you doing it all the way? Not correct. And the president saying,
That's what I said. I didn't say that.
but stop,
I
you
did
can't
not
have
say
your cake
that.
and eat
All
it.
right, okay, all right. Let's move on. Let's move on. You must say I'm going to
Okay,
come.
yeah,
Let's move
okay.
on.
If just give me a chance to talk my own
Okay, you got
Tabata, you're
2 seconds
not
because like Tabata, you're talking right now. I'm getting ready. I'm reducing your time. You got 2 seconds. We'll talk it down. Go
Wow.
to the
okay.
restroom. 2 seconds.
So the thing about it is the truth
Another
already penetrate
dictatorship.
marrows, right? The truth and penetrate marrows. It bone is come and just go through the bone, go through the marrow. That's the truth. The truth is President Boaka,
I got elephant boom. That your truth cannot penetrate my boom.
the,
Let's go ahead.
the security analyst laughing. So no, on a serious note, I think some people around the president doing their own thing. I can name them.
Oh.
And they're doing it because they want to be spiteful. They're doing it because of revenge and all that. Some of the things they do, I believe the president is not in the know. The president got so many things to do. But I know some of the things that come from this president that's supposed to be policy statement, policy actions. They are misleading. They are not good for our society. And those are things I see you cry about. right?
Thank
Now
you.
you're talking about the Samuel Kofi Woods and all the other people that come with vindictive or political, payback. It's not working for this government
Thank
because
you.
the
Let me go.
only the only putting the government out there are being so antagonistic against its own people.
Thank you.
And that's what we're saying
Let me
here.
go to Terry. Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you. Thank you. Terry, let me come to you
Terry
quickly.
again.
I mean,
Yeah, of course. Mr. So
Oh,
why are you trying to somehow sabotage my show here? This is I mean you are really trying to undermine the bull ability to lead, let alone have a show. Let's go to Terry. Terry, let me hear from you, my brother.
Well, I think Keto is not on course again.
I
Talking
agree.
about
I
Kofi,
agree.
this, that, and all the kind of thing. Kofi was a security man, my brother, and security people. I think the security analyst is here. Security people, they see everything to be a threat, even the smallest dot. Once he judges in his mind based upon his foundation as a threat is a threat. So they only responsible to give advice to the president based upon what they believe and think is a threat. I believe this is also one of the reasons why they are advising the protesters to proceed in ways that may not feel usual because police could, I mean, the security apparatus could get detailed that, oh, something is about to happen. That we heard that people were playing arms into the crowd, and there is no detail that will come to the desk of a security personnel that is a small detail to him, you know. So that's why some people are when they start to blame security people, oh, the man misled the president, the other person, the how you call it, the presidential council, presidential economic advisor, the person misled the president, the person. I would tell them no, because the president is he decide his wisdom is what supersedes these guys. These guys are doing their job based upon their expertise, and they provide services based upon their foundation. So they will speak from that perspective, and everything to them will be based upon their foundation. You, as a president now, will take the ball, and that is why the job was very hard for the former president. And somebody will say, "Oh, Terry cannot move on because you are obsessed with JB and calling him every small thing." Just imagine you're so obsessed with JB that when a man says "sir," it became a breaking news. Can you imagine all the things that were discussed? People not running with it; they're running with "sir." I don't get it. but here is it. That is the reason why the former president, it will always be hard on him. The reason is because that particular position is not for a novice.
Mm.
Because you have to make decision after your economic advisors have come to you, the minister of state, the security, the advisors. When all these people have given you counsel, you have to make decision on the basis on the overall from all the counsels that they are given. You cannot be asking your minister of state, what should we do after the economic advisor have already given you counsel or given you
Mm-hmm.
advice.
Mm-hmm.
That is what makes this job is not a job that you just take and give to a soccer player.
Oh,
This is a job that you take and give to people that understand exactly what they are presiding over because you run your country. And when we tell our
wow.
other people, they don't believe it. They don't understand that. And they think that we hate the man, we hate the other person. No. Even or anybody for that matter, you need somebody in that mansion that understand on the overall or what it's like to make decision on the basis of the advices of all the people that you have around you,
Wow.
right? And this is not just going to be easy. So, and I think the president is doing just that. The job of the president is not easy, but he's handling the country in a mature atmosphere that we can now see balance as compared to previously. We've seen balance. We've seen the country taking shape as compared to before when everything was upside down, no direction. You can see right now that you can have a prospect that 4 more years from now, you hope to see great result. because you can see the seeds. They're planting the seeds now. So you
All right.
you know that there are prospects. In 4 years to now, you will see result because you can see the government taking shape. Internationally, we're taking shape.
Terry, be careful. You're not on the pepper. You're not on the puppet tonight.
Yeah, let me
Let's
I
let's
don't
let's
want
not preach to
to.
these people that many times.
I don't want
Let me hold
because
you. I don't want you to
you're not
finish everything.
condemn me. You're not say all kind of thing when I go to your man now, then you can't again. You can't.
Terry, I beg you, just hold on to your. I like your preaching here tonight. But Mose, thank you for joining us. Uh, within the last week and a half and what have you, everything that you have seen and heard.
I have to take my stand. I have to come in. Enough is
No.
enough.
I'm not ready for you yet.
What do you mean? I'm ready.
I
I'm
will
ready.
call you. It doesn't matter whether you're ready or not. Because I know where you. But you know me. You will be the last. Moses, let me come to you,
This
and
is
I'm giving you
unbelievable.
5 minutes of the time.
Oh,
Okay. Yo.
wow. God is patient. My goodness. This is unbelievable.
Mr. So, do you own with God tonight? Let me come to you on a very
Mr.
serious
So
note.
he's scared. If I make pressure went up, Jenna, he's scared.
Okay. Let me come to you, Moses, on a very serious note. With all that you have read recently about this president visiting, what have you, what is happening in Liberia, talk to me from a security standpoint, the national security implication of everything that you have heard and saw and what have you. Where are we from your own perspective? You've been
I'll
a
go grab a
security
cup of water,
expert.
please.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Well, I think that, from my own estimation, it's important for us to think critically before we say things. And there were a lot of people who responded to that meeting that was hosted by the president of the United States, Trump, and inviting 5 African leaders. My thought process led me to understand that previous to that meeting, he had met with other African leaders. The 5 individuals that were there, no one was fluent in English as to the level of His Excellency Joseph Boycott. And that knowing the ignorance of the American people, some of whom have made some crazy remarks, some of us, and you all can attest to it. People are asking you questions, where did you learn how to speak English and all of that? It was common. And so for what's his name? For Trump not to have been briefed by his security apparatus or his state his Department of State officials on the history between Liberia and the United States, I think it's not Trump's fault. I deduce from that conversation that Trump was basically trying to compliment His Excellency Barker when he made the remark. You speak
Hello.
so well for English. Where did you? And people around me cannot speak English that well. And
Okay. All right, Moses, you're having some technical issue, so we'll put you down for now, Mr. So. Let's hear from you.
It's not technical issue. God doesn't like bad things. So that's
I'm
that's
giving you
why
30 seconds. I'm giving you 30 seconds on it.
if you want to give me 1 second, that's fine. I think he's back. But
you say
I don't
But where's Moses? Okay.
I'm
yeah,
Go
Moses
ahead. Go ahead, Mr. So, Mr. Moses will come right
is
back to you. Hold on 1 minute. Go ahead. Mr.
no,
Moses, if you can.
let you
He's,
carry a point before he loses his touch.
I'm here.
okay, go ahead,
You
Moses.
are kind of like, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I was saying is that the president of the United States had invited these presidents from these countries in Africa. And the people are ignorant to think that when you talk about Africa, you talk about a country, when in fact it's a continent. So these 5 leaders that came in, And the Trump's administration agenda for inviting these people was to look at the issue of mineral resources and how they could tap into it. But I think His Excellency talked about a few things, including the security that really needs to be brought to life in that region and in Liberia as a whole. That the press for security issues and those issues cannot be addressed. All of the mineral issues cannot be addressed without security. His appeal to come and do assessment as compared to that of what the Chinese people did, I think was an invitation to say we want to know all of the mineral resources we have before we can create a value. And he expanded on it by saying we want the minerals of the country to benefit the people of the country. And
Thank
so
you.
those are some of the take from that. But for security reason, what I should say here is that Liberia has been crucial when it comes to security now and the area of the Middle East and the West Africa. We know what happened in the 60s. We know what happened during the Cold War, the kind of security, and we was tactical for Liberia to play that role, and that provided the leadership in Liberia can open their arms and influence the U.S. to reestablish that relationship so that we can build the sense of security again. Economic development, which is the time of that visit, cannot be realized without security. We can't add that. And that's the role that security plays in that.
Thank you, Moses, for your excellent point. We appreciate it. Thank you very much for educating us again, as usual. Let me go to you, Mr. So. Let's hear from you before we open the line.
It is sad. It is sad. Look, and I said, if people take off their time, energy to listen to what is happening in Liberia, not that they cannot gather news for themselves, but we got in the phone line to have this sort of conversation. This is one of the worst tabata I ever heard from Terry this evening, and it's been heavily supported by the Labour as usual, so that is not strange. I don't know where these points you are making. This is the same president who said they were bringing people to him that he doesn't know. So I don't know how you're going to reconcile that when he's in charge, and we're seeing this being happening over and over. What we are doing here is for us, or for me, I'm not going to speak for Keto, he speaks for himself, is to empower this president to set himself apart from the George Weah and whatever that is happening. Because remember, he said in his own words, when he served as a vice president to then Helen Johnson Sirleaf, that he was parked. The full connotations of his word, where he was parked, how he was parked, even though he proxied the affairs of the government over 60 countries, he traveled worldwide. So I don't know what were the limitations given him by President Helen Johnson Sirleaf, what to say, what not to say. I know you're uncomfortable now, but you are still listening to me. We don't know that. They are not being into memoir for us to know what happens under Helen Johnson Sirleaf when he was vice president. And I don't think we're ever going to know. But what is happening, we just have to speak it out. And your consistent conspiracy on this network always, the people around, the people, we had this conversation a couple of months ago. And those same very people, we identified them in George Weah government, for God's sake. We call names here. And we all said that it was George Weah was facilitating those sort of behavior, because there's no way that you as a president, you as the head Any of your ministers, junior or senior ministers, would jump in the street there and do anything they want to do and will get away with it. So then why couldn't we say Jefferson Koji, Nathaniel McGee, benevolent dictator Samuel Tuer? What we did, George Weah is involved. It's part and parcel because he is the head of this boat. And so when he has his deputies, people who are close confidants to him, that we expect them to make good decisions to help the president, they didn't do that. We saw Akara Gray, a man who was in the election, decided to fire himself in the fort, causing chaos in his very constituent that he's going to be contesting. And we saw what happens. Now, you guys are leading the premises. Tomorrow, if anything goes wrong, then we will say, then you will have the basis, you have the argument, oh, the president didn't know. I wish you listened to Bot Nicky. What he's saying now is no different from what George Weah empowered with the power within the national security. Should we ever have in mind that these sort of things are going to be happening? I never, but I was very apprehensive because seeing what was happening, seeing what he's saying now. Why is the police chief, why is the joint security not having like a major conference ahead? If he, the police, knows very well, there was an intel that people are planning to cause evil, to do anything to disrupt, or to even put the life of the president at stake. He's just going to sit there and talk carelessly like that, and what is being done? They have Bud Nicky in a cardboard hat, sitting down, having whatever press conference in his own word. He's going to do this, he's going to do that. Who is he? Who is he speaking for? Now, it is vital that we point out these things because this is how leader fails. And then we come back tomorrow and say the leader not listening. So is he, President Boyka, not listening? Is he not in charge? Is it anybody just doing anything that they want to do because of whatever loyalty to the presidency than the country? That is scary. So if we will not have the guts for us to sit and raise this sort of alarm to speak out against them, I'm afraid that we are not doing good for our country. And the liberal and the reverend, you need to go back to Bible school. And the liberal, you need to be brave, but brother, man, you got to be brave.
But Mr. Can I inquire something real quick?
Okay, the president is calling me. Let me pick up a call here quick.
Thank you, Mr. So. Again, folks, Samson told Labrador Public Radio. We're here having conversation. We're not going to be opening the line here very shortly. Let me say this here. I think when I come and say anyway, I'll play with say so that one. You can play with sharp too. Let me come to you, Terry. Go ahead. You said you wanted to say something. Let's go ahead. Let's hear from you, then we'll open the line.
So Yeke Koluba can gather people with motorbikes and they can obstruct anything they want. They can threaten. But another citizen too will feel that you have your own right to speak and to do what you want to do. Can't do it. When he does it, that means he with the government. That the government hire him. Well, in as much that you can show no proof. You see, these are the things. Joshua
Can I just say something, Mr. Toon?
Hold on. Let Jerry finish, please.
In as much as I don't support all of what he says, all right, but Joshua Blahi has constantly distanced himself from the government as people perceive is aiding him. And even the Unity Party people came out and said there is nothing called COP Unity Party Association against the protest and all the kind of things. See, a Unity Party have made a position statement on the matter. So why should we attribute our Joshua Blahi's own stance as the way he feel that there is no need for the protest and all of that, and he want to resist it by going around to various ghettos and other places to discourage people from coming? Why we are against that? And we can support Yeke Koluba, who can have gangs and thugs and march with protests on the Capitol. But we cannot say, okay, a man who remain peaceful and resolute, who said he would do it on the way, like in this manner here. Man, he said he's going to hold gun. He said he's going to train people to fight. The man said he's going to use a tech, approach to talk to people to not join the protest. Then you jittery and say, oh, that the government man, that the government man with the government paying. Can you show a document that prove that this man working for the government? That's just my own.
Thank you.
Let me just say this
Thank
real. Hold on.
hold on, Moses. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 minute. Let's Terry. What's the color? Let him come in, Moses. Then we'll bring you in, Moses.
So,
I
so
don't
yeah,
know.
I think
Quick for
I,
security.
I think Mr.
The president just told me thank you.
I think Mr. Seba want to talk on the security issue, but I think at the same route
Yeah.
I was going. I
Okay.
Yeah.
think during President
All right.
Weah time,
Go ahead.
Terry,
Go ahead.
it was wrong for PDC to counter opposition protests. It was very wrong. The bill you're saying is not wrong. It's all good. You see the hypocrisy, and hold on, the hypocrisy that we preach here is destroying the fabric of our society. What was wrong yesterday has become right today. And I'm thinking, you telling people that are unsophisticated. I want to know how sophisticated you are when you
Oh,
tell
here we go.
people,
That one. That one will
that
take you
what
to
was
bed
wrong
tonight.
yesterday is right today. I want to see your
Okay.
sophistication in that
Thank
one.
you.
Thank you.
Let's hear from Moses. Moses, let's hear from you, and then we'll call us. Give us a call 916-533-2048.
When did I tell you it was wrong?
Guys, let's listen to Moses. Moses, go ahead.
Okay. When I initially spoke, I think you can go back to the recording. I think
We don't have the ability to do that here. Go ahead.
okay, but later on you can listen to it. When I first I spoke objectively on the work of security.
You sure you are not being subjective?
I always for security because I've learned that security services are for the Liberian people and not for a particular political party. I continue to say that every day when I come on this show. And that the police is there to guide the protester, to protect the protester as much as protecting the state of affairs of our nation. I cannot emphasize enough. So what happened is that most times we find in Liberia when we have protests going on, we have opposition adversaries to the protest coming up. The police have to serve equal parties. And what I said again earlier is that I hope they've obtained a permit. The people sponsoring the protests have obtained a permit.
Okay, Moses, let me hold you there, please. Let me hold you
In
right
that
there.
permit, it says that there are certain guidelines that are set by law enforcement for the protester to follow. So the leaders of the protest
hold on 1 minute. Thank you, Moses. Thank you, Moses. Let me hold you right there. Go ahead, caller.
You see, liberal is
But we gotta get it. I made it rule. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
but
go ahead, caller. Let's hear from you.
forum. Those people calling.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, listen.
So thank God you on the show. At least you're speaking truth to power.
Okay.
Bringing some sanity to this whole conversation. But hey, hi to everyone. Terry, sometimes I admire you, but you're becoming a disappointment. The thing that you're saying right now, you scare me. Say, if I even Charlotte said to go to the church, I'll be afraid. I believe you. So I get out of that church, I'll be seeing red back. I will not be serious because for people to see your pastor and the thing you're saying here, it's scary. Man, since from last week, I've been listening throughout last week. Everything you say is scary. But hey, you more obsessed with George Weah. You blame George Weah. But this president that you support, he didn't want nobody forces out of his mouth. In the Sudan, he said the Chinese day of comprehension, and he can speak good English because Donald Trump said he spoke good English. So why is a comprehension? If you can define that for me, the Chinese day of comprehension review all the minerals. So why are you asking somebody to do a mineral? I never solved it for a minute. Or if you already got a report for that, then you say it was comprehensive. But don't forget about that. Bond making is becoming an embarrassment to the government. And but thank God you and Mr. Tose, the Omar, the first lady love bond making. Because bond making is a good man. So that's why bond making he misbehaving. I don't know how can you can be a pastor now. You tell to the police for Joseph Barker anytime somebody wants to demonstrate or want to say something against Joseph Barker, you get to come to his defense. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. How come you want to grant you there? You say people wanted to destroy, but trust me, the police director, Bob Nicky, they can survive the next 6 years. They can do whatever they want to do, but we'll hold them responsible. If on the 17th, anybody beat anybody over there or they blooded anybody in that demonstration, you can enjoy the next of the 4 years, but one day you face judgment.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for taking my call.
Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate it. Again, folks, Samson to Labrador, Puerto Rico. Give us a call 916-533-204. So, analysts, when they are speaking, a call come in, we'll hold you right there and let's take the call, and then we'll come back to you. So mostly, go ahead and wrap your stuff up, and then we'll go to the next person.
Okay, thank you very much, Liber. Get my train of thought, and what I was saying is that I mentioned earlier that I hope that the protesters they've gotten a permit to be out on the streets so that police can guard them and protect them against anyone.
You say you hope, or they already got their permit?
I hope, because it's when you look at protests and the role that security plays in it and the police, there has to be a permit. There has to be a conversation for the leaders of the protest to let them know, to find a route and find out how the protest is going to proceed. And that the police will provide the capacity of protection for those people. They have their own civil rights, and it should not be violated because they are citizens of the Republic of Liberia, and they have the right to protest, but only under the guidance of a permit. And at that permit is where they get the direction of what they're allowed to do during the protest, what they're not allowed to do. And by the same token, to protect them from adversary groups coming in and attacking them, they also need to follow the code of conduct for the protest.
Thank you.
So
Thank you,
that
Mose.
the police can put themselves in the capacity to protect them.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's why the police do not work in these situations. Police do not work for political party. They work for the Liberian people. They work for the masses.
Thank you. Thank you. Terry, I will be coming to you here very shortly. Caller, what's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Yes, my name is Amos, and I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
Amos, good evening.
Yes.
Thank you.
Know what? Don't tell me good evening. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at Mr. Brown and Mr. Soul, because I'm making all the comments. He's supposed to stand up there for all the people you're bullying. I mean, I'm telling you, you put Mr. Soul under the weather for I don't know how many weeks. He's not there. You're controlling the show. That's all you like, and you're doing the same thing tonight. But anyway.
You know what? Let me say this again. Let me say this to you. Every time you come on a show, when you want me to listen to you, you say you're from Lofa County, but you're speaking Siri. You even got Labrador birth certificate. So how will listen to you? Go ahead.
You know what? You are so cunning. You know how to deceive people. They see where you can take over the show from Mr. So. Mr. So, please stand your ground. And please stand the grounds of those of us that have, that have voice less. Protect us, because the point. I mean, he's just controlling the show. He's just domineering. He's just doing everything that he wants, and nobody can. Even you, he's something. No, you know what? That's not right. But anyway, I just wanted to tell. The panelists said that you need a permit to have a demonstration, or what I call it. No, you don't need a permit. You don't need a permit if you know that your demonstration is going to be very fast, and then you need help so that for your own protection. But you don't need a permit to protest. No, you don't need a permit. So that's it. But you know what? Great show as always. I just love the humor on the show. You know, they genuineness, except for Mr. Samson Bronto because he's not genuine. In his appearance, his presentation is not genuine because he is a Joseph Wakai. I don't know, just I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, I guess it's just a Wakai person. So the one person on the show is not genuine.
I remember it was a year and a half or so ago during the campaign. You call and you say you know Wakai. You claim to know Wakai more than me. I am from Lofa County, so why would you think I don't know Wakai more?
You know what? I am vindicated now. I told you like a year and a half ago, Mr. So I am glad you remember this. I always tell you about what I went to school behind his house. I've known this guy. It's just what the both people call lackadaisical. He's just
There we go.
Kids people are nice people. He's just nothing bothers him so much. He's just a nice, easygoing guy, and life goes on. That's him. That day he's intentionally doing things to say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna, suffer the Liberian boy. I'm gonna do that." No, but he hates to hurt people. That's
Thank
the
you.
nature of the kissing man. Yeah, he hates to hurt people. So
Thank you. Thank you.
anything goes. Yep, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. You must appreciate it. But I will hope that one day you will join us here on LPR so we can have a conversation. Mr. So, let's come to you as we're getting ready to close this here now. Let's hear from you, then we'll do our closing. Let's hear from you on this subject matter or anything else you want to talk about. Folks, give us a call. Your number is still up here. Rescue 3, give us a call so we can close this show.
I am apprehensive with respect to this whole protest thing. It's another cowardly act by political parties, the CDC, the ANC, the CNC, and all of that. Any leader, any group who failed to take responsibility. Landed why they say the president was leaving this and that, or because he doesn't want trouble. Even if that's the case, exonerate, announcing, endorsing, whatever. I don't know we wouldn't get to know in the long run the creation, this stand, who they are, what do they really to represent. Now it's quite interesting, but Liberia it is why it is now. It is political. These people wouldn't vote for civil society. It is political party who wants state power. If they strongly feel that this government is doing something for which they want to express, to speak out to the Liberian people, I think they should have the guts, the executive, their leadership, the party to say, we are part of this here. But this is a complete double standard, and this sort of way of our party fail to just be structured as a real good institution. The authenticity of this party is questionable. So you have party auxiliary, the other group is for this other group they going, but party. I think we had a conversation. I asked what are the party, but you have not heard any official statement to say yes, we are for this because we believe this is good, this is right for the country. You would never see that happening in La Cote d'Ivoire or even Ghana and this and that. And then we see demonstration and party leader there, they sitting on the bank of the river to say, don't bother away there just in case of anything. And that's why it's happening, because our politicians, to affect changes in society, it comes with a price. And that's what Gaddafi said. There is no successful revolution without a bloodshed, not necessarily gun battle, but our politicians, they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to do anything. They think they just want to shout, yeah. That's about. So I'm wondering, and I hope what are the police, because this is both-sided. What are the police that will allow themselves to be provoked by one or two person and allow this thing to explode? So
Thank you. Guys, let's take 2 minutes each so we get out of here. Mostly, let's hear from you. 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes and 2 minutes on it.
Wow. This guy, the dictatorship is real. It will not work here. It's not going to work at this network, but I'll tell you now.
Okay, hold on. Rescue 3 is calling. Mose, hold on.
Rescue, who's that?
This is
Oh, you Rescue 3.
Karen Davis.
Rescue 3, good evening. What's on your mind, sir?
Karen Davis.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Rescue 3, go ahead.
Good evening. How you doing?
Thank you.
Oh, my.
I told you.
I want to ask when civilians get to know that another rebel, it's not good for another rebel in getting to contain or to start speaking when there's a problem. When General Power said our time, during Joe Weir time, no appear to them, you are going to order manpower, they can to get Yakakoluwa from that place. They were not a crime. You know, the hypocrisy in our country is what's suffering in our country. And they are feel for the poor people from West Point, Nikutan, from Lokitan, that Moluba will use, come to collect all that they use. Because when CDC was in power, when La Moluba visitor West Point, Nikutan, Lokitan was a strong base of CDC. What development did they carry to that area? And if people still living in a zero, but when we come on the land of poverty, when they want power, that they can say the masses. But then when they get the power, they remove the aim from there. I don't think these young people are doing fair for our country. The same people that you watching them for power, we get power, think about these people. But none of them did it. But today they're preaching that they're making Molu a hero, and somebody come, but they can have the right to speak. But they can have the right to Liberian. Whatsoever he said, you will bear anything that happen contrary, you will bear the consequence. To me, I don't get time for what body is talking over there. But the fact that they matter about poor people, that these politicians being used it from day one. When they get power at the end of the day, they forget about it. These are the people I'm talking about.
Thank you.
So really, if we want for the country to hold power, don't start using. Many of these people are making.
Hold on. Let me merge the other caller. Hold on.
I tell you, say what closing statement.
Yeah. Well, people are calling.
Yeah.
So it will just reduce our time closing statement time. Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead, Clarence, so the other guy can come in.
I love the way Keta, I love the way Keta telling Hannah Keta tonight. If you want to have the truth, I'll tell you. You know how question. The country that you try to destroy completely, we are trying to rebuild the country. What are you sitting here, no corner, you getting it? You monitor or you see. Thank you for the show, Mr. Toro.
Thank you. All right, Clarence, just go ahead and drop yourself. Next caller, 701 number. Go ahead. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Good evening, guys. Long time. This is Trocon calling from Fargo.
Okay, Trocon, thank you for joining us. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good show. Everybody has their right to say what they want to say. I just want to encourage the political rebel or the political pastor to be a little bit moderate when he's addressing the former leader to say a footballer. If he talk to his host, he won't let for somebody to respond to him in that manner.
You just calling political pastor. They say you will not say it. But you want him to be moderate when he's talking to your leader. But when you ready to talk to him,
he's not my leader.
Okay.
He's not my leader. I'm just trying to pressure him because tomorrow he will come back at me.
Okay.
All right. The last time he said the man was dancing buka. So when somebody goes there, buka mislead the person. You can't let it. If I can tell you, that's not to me.
In our control.
Okay.
All that job, I didn't use any amount in the account. When you conduct all that came out to say the thing and he pronounced. And I watched the net there. Because I did not reform the balance of the money that they took off. So up to today, we need anything about that report.
Thank you.
We beg you. Yeah, we beg you. So let's take the party sentiment or let's point out a hills.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trigon. But please don't go too far away from us. Anytime we come on, we would like to hear you guys' view. Thank you for calling. We appreciate it.
All right, sir.
Okay. He said you must be moderate, but he will call your name, but you don't call other people's name. Go ahead, Moses. 1.5 minutes, please.
Okay, thank you very much. And thanks for the show. And again, I can't.
Oh, Moses, I gotta take this one here, please.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go over it. We'll go over. Caller, what's your name? Where you're calling from, and what's on your mind?
My name is Aaron Poble. I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
What's on my mind is, you know, I listened to one of your I don't know, Rescue 3 or Rescue 4. You will get everybody rescue number. Because Clarence talking about hypocrisy. Really? You Unity Party guy will sit on that platform and talk about hypocrisy. The president who your guy in power today, when he went to the we are step down or protest. If you guys call it hypocrisy, you guys gotta be ashamed of yourself, man. To sit there and talk about protest is not necessary. Protest is the constitutional right for every citizen in our country to protest. So nobody shouldn't put it on CDC or any political party. Okay, the people coming out to protest is not political party. You're talking about people calling Moluba Molu hero when we were calling your so-called hero who flapping from left and right.
Okay.
Okay, all the education he get. One day he's talking this, the next day he's talking something else.
Who that want? Who that want? I mean,
Aaron Costa, your son Aaron Costa. That one. Look, let people go and do their protest.
okay.
One of the protests will be one person or two people. Let them go and do their protest. The other day I listened to Samson, one of your panelists on the show, Samson talking about the people will be 3, the people will be 4. For him, I don't even know who he's supposed to know. So I'm just going to leave it like that.
Thank you.
But the point here, you shouldn't talk about hypocrisy now because, you know, people trying to protest against you. What happened yesterday was right. It will happen today, and it should be right the same way. Okay?
Okay.
The political revving.
Oh, you're not done yet?
No, I ain't done yet. Let me go to the political revving. Because every day he come on this show, he's talking something different. Every day he come on the show. I thought Pastor this will be talking things straight. But every day Terry come on the show, he's jumping from this other topic to the other topic. What is supposed to be right? What's supposed to be right? He's talking even against Spoon, Senator Waterspoon, who contributed immensely to bringing this old man to power. Okay? Terry can be talking against Senator Waterspoon. How Senator Waterspoon using AI and all of that. I can just look at Terry so now when he's talking, I listen to him and say, look, wow, this is a hype of hypocrisy. Then you guys want to talk about hypocrisy?
Okay. You got energy to address me by too?
No, you the number one. Let me leave it. I would not say that to you. You might be brother. You might come in. Let me leave you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for your respect. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for all of you that called tonight. This is what I'm talking about. This is what makes us wonderful show you. Mose, 1 minute, please.
Okay. Let me give a reference before we move forward. In 1979, when the Rest Riot was being planned, we knew the leadership of the Rest Riot. They have filed their petitions, their what you call it, for the permit to protest for April 14. What the security apparatus did was advise the Minister of Justice at the time, Oliver Bright, that the people had the right to protest and that police needed to usher them. And that was the biggest mistake that the late Oliver Bright did. And he refused to do that. In the interest of today, post-war, I think there has to be a structure, and that is stay within the Constitution. Every citizen has the right to protest, but under the guidance of police so that they can avoid chaos and people coming in, adversaries coming in and attacking, so that you won't have a bloodshed. And that's from where I speak when I talk about permit. One of your callers just calling, oh, ever since they got the right to protest, they don't need a permit. Today, the CEO just said it, and said these people need to stop hiding in the back. We need to know the leadership that is sponsoring the protests. People can just be around talking about we're coming to protest, we're coming to protest. There has to be someone who's going to lead the protest. And those people need to be held accountable if something goes wrong, because they should advise them on what to do to protect property and citizens.
Thank you.
And that's all from the security point of view that I speak. We need to do things right so that we can be a civil, because if this protest go crazy, it can create total chaos.
I agree. Thank you. Thank you, Moses. We appreciate it. Walter, let's hear from you. 1 minute, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Toll, for the show. Beautiful conversations. Yeah. So, like I said, I always, caution us on this platform that this platform is very, very intellectual, educate people, inform people, and entertain. And the credibility of this platform is something that I love to protect. So when I hear the security analyst speak, it means that he has not been following the whole conversation of the protest. The protest does have a leader. The leader is Moluba Molu Stan. The protest also has a permit. The government of Liberia granted the protest. They had a conference. They had a meeting with the police director. They had a meeting with the justice minister. I'm just putting the information out there because maybe people don't know.
That need to happen. So we
I'm coming because I'm trying to give you information that you don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the leader of the protest came out also.
Wow!
And gave
I just blasted the whole thing on my big screen TV. Look at me. What? My people are handsome.
Why are the women trying to distract me? He like that. Trying to. He don't want me to explain.
What you call that? You got 30 seconds.
Oh my, you're handsome, man. I see you. You really handsome on the screen. I can see
you got 1 more minute.
No ghost soup tonight, though. So stop doing this.
No, we can come and forget it.
He's a very handsome, intelligent political guru.
Thank you.
I got 2 minutes, right? Okay. No, on a serious note, the protest does have all of what it takes to carry out a protest in a democratic society according to Liberian standard, right? So there's nothing on the contrary. My disappointment is for the government surrogate or somebody who would consider as a security for the rescue, protector for the rescue, who came to the president aid according to him when the army wives were demonstrating, who also went to Grand Gila to oppose Zeka Koluba appearance in Grand Gila with men dressed in uniform, all right, who also has gained the blessing of the first lady. This man is coming out and telling us that he could plan men in the protest that will stone police, that will cause the police to return scene. I'm coming. And then we sit on this platform like Terry will sit on this platform and he does not acknowledge that this man is trying to create instability, but rather look at the protesters who are demonstrating their constitutional rights. And somebody who on the other side is trying to violate that.
Thank you. Let me say this here, and I'm not trying to rebut against your statement. You're entitled to that. But when you give an example, such as the one happening in Grand Gila, when he made that statement in Grand Gila, did you not see what's his name, Yeka Koluba on a bike passing by him?
Yeah, because he said you were going to restrict Yeka Koluba.
But when Yeka Koluba went by, he was coming with his own men there from that side. What happened?
Nothing happened because he's not a man with spine.
Okay, so if you know he's not a man with spine, why are you bringing his statement up here to do what?
Because it's a different scenario. Somebody could do something to the police, and the police could retaliate, and it could lead to something. And what Mr. Sigbe was alluding to, right? And that's what I'm trying to bring.
Thank you. Your sedition. Your
Unity Party surrogate, especially you that brought this.
Your 5 minutes over.
You bringing me in it.
Your 5 minutes over. Let's go to Terry. Terry, go ahead. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, bro. That's why I say these people are unsophisticated. Mm-hmm. They use other people to explain their story. That
he run away. He run away. What the come back. I will give you another 2 minutes.
The people
I'm
do
still
not.
here. I'm just trying to sell us
They
on it.
all behave the same. The other man there can, instead of him going to the issue and discuss meaningful substance, he talking about Terry, you are a political pastor, and you did that, and the other thing. Within that period of time, everything he's supposed to have said that would be meaningful to the conversation is out. Because he's depending on my opinion. So he want to convince me for or denigrate me when I say something good now, then Terry is a good pastor. But hey, I even see you say, listen, liberal, right?
The Reverend, I see you. That's a serious problem. That's a condemnation.
If the Reverend cannot see you from the pulpit, then you got problems.
Look, we gotta love the country. That's what the woman said. You see, JMB said something. He said the most comprehensive scientific investigation done in the last 5 decades. I don't know if English is hard for these people, but look, but anyway, that is what JMB said. He didn't say that a comprehensive survey had been done in total. He said this is the most comprehensive scientific investigation done in the last 5 decades. Why you guys need to then and liberal, we got to understand this thing. Lastly, the protest is a huge step to test the government after 2 years. That is the reason why I support the initiative of the protest, even though I don't support the protesters and the guys who are carrying the protest. I want to see whether if Liberians have lost taste in the president. That is why I want the protest more than even the ones that won the protest. Because I am convinced that those who are driving the protest don't have the spine to bring the Liberian. I'm talking about an organic protest. I'm not talking about a stage protest where they would grab that. No. Real Liberians that are selling in the market, that are struggling. I want to see those people coming also to tell JMB that you fail us. So in my view, this protest is a huge step to test the government position after almost 2 years. But here is the kicker. If the protest fails, CDC pack. If the protest fails, y'all go pack for the next 2 more years again before y'all can answer. That's all.
Thank you. Wow. Wow. Rescue 2. Thank you. Thank you. Those who going to take Tylenol tonight, please take your Tylenol and come back tomorrow. Go ahead, Mr. So.
It seems you are happy, man, because these are talks that you love hearing. So you have celebrated Collins here this evening. Well, again, we're hoping to see, we're waiting to see how it's going to happen, how it goes. I hope maybe the Joint Security will provide some sort of update to reassure Liberians that the security will be, in as much people will protest. Sometimes these sort of protestation here, sometimes I don't know the ultimate goal, the end game of it, because sometimes people just go in the field, and you don't see any petition being presented, and whether there's a follow through, what is the outcome, or is it people just throwing unnecessary tantrum to seek political attention, and then start counting that to build their political resume? I'll let this protest here. Come on. I think we are past that long time. And what was the ultimate outcome? What did they achieve? What was the difference? You lay it, and in the end, you run away, and all kinds of things happen. You left other people in danger. It's a problem. I listened to one of the organizer or someone who my understanding is the spokesperson. And I think instead of them being more persuasive in their argument to outline reasons why this protest is all about, more or less propaganda is taking hold of it. They should have a propaganda mission. But when you need to be, they are not strategic in doing stuff. You're taking on national government.
Be
Trust me,
careful
you need
before
to
you
be,
start. Be careful before you start bringing Tabora Razan.
no, that part of that, yeah. No, what I'm saying is, yeah, they should have their propagandists to do the job, but then you need to have the real-time people who are really making the argument, being persuasive, and pointing out issues where the things the government is falling below the belt, to have those sort of general conversation. But everybody seems to be in anger, so mad, so upset. So even when you're saying it the right way, some of us critical thinkers will find it difficult. Wait, is this guy authentic? Is he genuine in saying what he's saying? Well, that's the society that we have. But we just hope the security and those who have organized it, the process will be well facilitated. They must also understand there are other people who will be going about their normal businesses, and the rights of those people must also be protected, must also be guided. We don't want to be having protests and people use that time to loot and take other people little market that their family lives on and other those kind of things. So I hope the security apparatus will be very much alert and to watch out, because usually when a group of people assemble, obviously you're going to have infiltrators there. I remember 1986, there was a demonstration. Tell me how we had that. Yeah, tell me how on the NIMPA, every bad thing is there, but people are not doing anything bad, but in the middle, government get a way of doing all kinds of things. There was throwing stone. They start doing stuff. The next thing we saw 72nd police people, those straight, those rotten, those cow got one from here or more across to the extent that when you run inside, when they throw it on you, you're gonna get a scar. So I hope and what Moses said, the leaders, they gotta have control in order for us to gain substance of this thing. Now every time you jump in the street, there's a chaos, a kind of refined statement, outline the failure, the government policy, and all of those kind of things that you try to bring to light. But I want to take it away as usual, like parenting, speak all those sort of big beat, disjointed thing, and everybody cry, yeah, we beg on their back dancing, then it's just waste of time of businesses and interruptions of people, peaceful movement.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. So. Again, folks, I want to tell all of you thank you tonight for Johnny. It's a wonderful thing here to have you guys. Mose, thank you. Mr. Terry Collins, Rescue 2. Thank you very much. Mr. So, thank
And
you.
lastly, I hope you saying your actions. Really? Really?
Oh, you coming hijack tomorrow.
You want to experience? You want to experience my hammer?
CEO, let me just add a little bit to what you were saying, and then he just block you, so you can block me too.
The show is
I listen to other than most. You were talking about the something about don't bring spoon talk business this and that. He want to kind of like restrict people conversation.
I know.
The show is over. The show is oven.
No, but listen. Let me just say this one point. You see, there's a difference between protest and demonstration. And if you want to assemble at a demonstration where you're going to present a petition, then you need to do that. But protest being, you're walking down the street and you need police help to do that peacefully. So I hope that
what about Moruwe Flower Bee?
That we're to control thing.
Guys,
have all
the show is over.
Diligence.
Thank you, Moses. The show is over. I gotta get out of here, Mr. So. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Moses.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Well, be back here tomorrow, folks. Join us here again, so we have fun here as usual. Again, folks, Samson to Labra Public. I want to thank all of you again tonight. Van, thank you. George, thank you. Class, thank you very much. Fatuma, thank you guys very much for joining us. We really, really do appreciate you guys positively engaging, actively engaging, and they're active. We really appreciate that. We do appreciate everything that you do here on this platform. And the fact here is that we're very respectful to each other. We call. You heard Aaron Bloodred was so frustrated with me tonight, but he would not call me name. That's what I'm talking about when you have a family show such as this. I really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you very much. And we'll say good night to all of you. We'll be back here again tomorrow, same time, same place. Join us tomorrow when we'll come out and talk about our country. And lastly, let me just say this here. My point here tonight initially was to bring attention to certain activities. We cannot continue to praise the president and just sing praises. He's our president. We campaign and the Liberian people listen to and elected him, and we appreciate it. But if something is not the way it's supposed to be, because the president himself told us during campaign, he said things will not be the same. We're not going to do the same thing these people are doing. And then we come to find out you're doing the same. Those who are supposed to help the president to understand that things are going to be different, you're now falling back into the same thing that we condemn and berate those people about. We brought them. Then that's why they say we're a liar. And I don't want to be called liar. So I'll make my stand. I'll take my point. I'll tell my own. But with that, I will say thank you very much. And we'll say good night to all of you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful evening. Please tune in again tomorrow where we come out here and come out and we're ready to do some real serious conversation. Good night, folks. Samson Toe.
Rachel de Kibo, je adé. Oh, abrede gogo, nyali wa banyo, nyali okoro pawo. Abri gogo nyali. Abri gogo nyali, Stefan Soko. Oh, abrede, nana, amagre ngara gogo nyali wa. Stefan Soko ya okoro pawo. Ayiya, gogo nyali wa. I'm not very casawa. I'm a very kitty papa. I don't you get by your secret. I'm a pie. Play. We are in a go nani. I live by your for a problem. Hey, oh, Papa, this is your war. I am very Papa. Papa, this is your war. I am very. Why, I didn't know you there for a problem. I'll be there for the night. No, so my dog to play. I'm no hello. I did what I got, what's all I get. What I bet. I'm my body. Yeah, man. I'm my body. I'm my body. I'm going to buy you. I'm going to make a very big papa.